What is up, comic fans? Welcome to the Legion of Comics. It's Tuesday. That means it's the greatest day of the week. It's new DC Day. Brand new titles are hitting shelves for some, and I know for some you have to wait till tomorrow, which is unfortunate. But we'll be talking some comics today, looking at what comes out, previewing some of the books, and just chatting for a little bit. Don't worry, we're not hitting any spoilers, and then we'll draw for the winner of the weekly DC Day giveaway. Don't go anywhere. Check this out. Today's video is definitely sponsored by Big Time Collectibles. Be sure to check them out at their website or follow them on social media so you don't miss out on any of their awesome drops. We'll definitely be bringing them up again later on in this show. And if you need anything cleaner of press, hit up my good friend Justin's Comics down in the description. You'll find a link to all the sponsors. He can take care of you. Let him know you found him via the channel to take advantage. Special deal for the watchers of the channel. So let's get into it. Fantastic week. Already off to a stellar start. I've had the opportunity to read a few books, and I cannot wait to not spoil them, but talk about them a little bit with everybody. So let's take 5 and say hi to the chat. Coming in first, coming in hot is Las Cruces, 1971. Hooray is right. Hello from New Mexico. Thank you for always being here and always supporting my good friend. TM Nerdy is in the building. Hello from the island of Misfit Toys. We are Legion. We are Legion AF. Happy new DC Day to you. Stargirl, issue number 4. What's freaking fantastic, TM Nerdy says. Gotta tell you, I probably agree with him. We'll get into that as well. Mad respect, greetings to you as well. Hello, hello. The real James Willie's in the building. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Wheelchair Superhero 87. What is going on, Kyle? Hope you're doing good today. Be sure to check out Kyle's channel. He's been doing some DC comic streams on Tuesday evenings recently. They've been awesome. Trev, the shipping guru's in the building. What is going on? Using all those custom emojis that you get access to when you join the channel membership. Love seeing them. Lee, what is going on? Drink the goo. That reminds me of Ant-Man. Blue Hellion Comics in the building. What is going on, Dan? Hope you're doing good. El Green Machine, what is up? What is up? Hope everybody's having a good day today. It's definitely a fantastic day here in sunny Augusta, Georgia. What is happening? Hello, hello, Brooklyn Born. How are you today? Durs is in the house. I hope you're feeling better. Durs has been doing the most. I'm going to say that. He's been sick. He's doing too much. You need to do less sick. KDBM is in the building. Hello, hello. Aggressively relaxing. What is going on, my friend? What's up? I just applied to work at Supercore. Fantastic. That would currently be a decent job to work at, as I'm sure the ball will inevitably drop eventually, and it'll probably be disastrous for all involved. We shall see how it plays out. For those that don't know, he's referring to Superman issue 1 by Joshua Williamson that dropped last week. Fantastic read. Highly recommend it. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's Jamal Campbell that was on the interiors, and they were amazing. Absolutely amazing. From what I understand, he's not going to be doing the interiors for long, though. So let's get into the video today. I've got lunch here waiting on me. Been a busy day. Been hanging a swing in a tree for the kids. Me and Pops knocked that out earlier. So been busy. Just been busy. So this is what we'll be giving away today. It's all about family, DC Comics. Because the new movie is coming up, we got a special Shazam, Fury of the God, Shazamily Matters. I don't know why they're still playing with that word, Shazamily. That is the actual working title. It's a one-shot special. It is an oversized. You get a lot of pages. I think it's 100 pages. You got a $9.99 price tag on it. I know a lot of people are going to pass up on that because of that price tag. So I grabbed me one, and I grabbed some lucky person in the live chat one. We'll see who that ends up being. But I had to get the movie photo variant. I love when they do these. The whole point of these, I love picking them up when they have these books that are associated with upcoming films, because it gets me excited. It gets me in the groove of the film. I'm not overly excited for this movie. Of course, I'll be there opening night. It's DC. It's Captain Marvel. I'm excited for that, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of the child mind Captain Marvel. Just don't know what it is. It just doesn't hit for me like him having the wisdom of Solomon as Captain Marvel does, but we'll see. I'm just hoping to have a good time. I really enjoyed the first movie. I don't have high expectations for this one, but I expect to have fun. And this title, I'm excited to read because there's just this trend recently with actors writing comics. And that's what happened in this one. And not only did a actor write a book, all of the actors involved on this cover and part of the Shazam family wrote stories as parts of this. So it's got a lot to be excited for, a lot to be nervous of, one or the other. So like I said, we'll give one of those away, and one's going into my PC. Got to get that movie photo variant. Also, the new DC Connect is out. If you want to see what's coming out in the month of March, be sure to pick one of those up. As you see highlighted right there on the cover is the brand new Titans run that Tom Taylor will be helming. And on the back, we got a movie ad. So there's some cool stuff coming. How can we be more Legion? Dan, I don't know if you can be more Legion. You can always strive to, but I don't know. You're pretty much peak Legion, my brother. Unfortunately, big Dr. Bill and have to sell. Uh-oh. Shazam should be both a kid and the one we know. Yeah, he should be a kid as Billy Batson. I just don't know how it translates, having the wisdom of Solomon and still being, I don't know. They just wanted to set him differently than Superman, plus all the legal troubles that came along with the character and the infringement and all that. But, yeah. Aggressive says, I've commissioned a study on how to be more Legion, but the results aren't in yet. Until then, we all just have to do our best. Amen. Dale is in the building. What is going on, Dale? Hope you're having a fantastic day. John, how are you doing? Good afternoon to you. It's OG Captain Marvel. Yeah, I grew up with him being Captain Marvel. It wasn't until 2011 that they officially abandoned calling him that inside of the books. But there's a whole confusing, convoluted, unfortunate story about Captain Marvel, a.k.a. Shazam, a.k.a. who knows, that actually comes out this coming next Monday. I've already filmed it. It's already in the tank.
It's monkey.
Oh, okay, monkey. So that'll be coming out Monday. I figured I'd do that video since the movie's coming up. Let's see how that goes. So first book up of the day. Human Target, issue number 12. Tom King and who was it on the Greg Smallwood. This has been a phenomenal book. Wrapped up 12-issue maxi series. It's already called Eisner Awards, I think. The first half of it is already in a collected volume. So you get 12 issues and one special in the middle of it. I highly recommend anyone read this. Everyone. Even if you're not a Tom King fan, this is not his normal style of work. This was amazing. A murder mystery. And what's cool is your lead character is the victim. He's been poisoned. He's got 12 days to solve his own murder. In that last issue, the ball pretty much dropped and we got the big reveal. So I'm just expecting like a curtain call with this issue. It's been very unique. And Greg Smallwood's art has been amazing. Durs said, might as well slap that hashtag DC while I can. If you assume that will be the hashtag Durs, go ahead and do it. Otherwise, everybody go and throw in hashtag Shazam in case you have to dip out at some point. Let's do that hashtag today. We always do hashtag DC. Let's throw hashtag Shazams in there. And I'll remind people later when we actually get to it. But Human Target's been fantastic. Sad to see it go. Typically, when a Tom King story wraps up, you kind of get an announcement for an upcoming one. And I feel like we already got that with the big solicitations and announcements of the whole Dawn of DC. We know that a brand new Brave and the Bold story is going to be going on that he'll be writing, which is going to be focusing specifically on the Brave and the Bold era when Batman was helming the title. At a stoplight, so it works. Next up, another situation where we have an actor writing a comic book. The Riddler Year One. Now, this is inside the Matt Reeves Batman universe. So Paul Dano, the actor who played the Riddler in the movie, is writing this book. Now, Stefan Subic is doing the art, and I got to tell you, that art is insane. Like, even if this was a trash read, the artwork alone would carry this story. It's very unique. It reminds me a lot of Sorrentino, Andre Sorrentino. But it's fantastic. So we're taking a slow descent into madness with the character of the Riddler, watching him go just from troubled employee at work to discovering a small bit of corruption in his job and just looking at like the flowering effect and of that corruption, like the ripple effect across Gotham, and him just seeing how hopeless this city really is. And I guess eventually we're going to see him get to a point where he decides to do something about it. So I don't know when that point will be. I don't know how long this series is. I didn't check to see. I kind of like just to ride him out sometime, but fantastic first two issues. Big excited for issue 3 here. I think it's going to be a stellar read overall. Now, it is a focal story on the Riddler, but we do get little glimpses and shots of Batman here and there because he is working and operating in the city already. So we know from the movie he was the second year on the job. So this clearly comes just in that first year on the job. Or either it might just line up directly up to the movie. We're going to have to stick around to find out. My Lord, I just got hit by lightning. Like legit, like your car? You personally? Are you okay? Just kidding. Shazam. Just got hit by lightning. Brother John is in the building. What is happening? What is happening, my good friend? How are you today? Hope you're doing all right. Derek Kane, hello, hello. How are you doing? My man Esteban made it. Hey, everyone, I totally forgot you were streaming. Yeah, and it's hard to pinpoint when I'm going to do them on Tuesdays. It's really just contingent on how the day is going. Esteban, all you missed so far is we're giving away one of these $10 movie photo variants for the new Shazam one-shot. That'll be the giveaway for today. And Human Target got its 12th and final issue. And Riddler #3 from Paul Dano. So now you're all caught up. Oh, please don't bring that in here with the loud noises, buddy. Thank you. Next up, no, we're not opening those right now. Next up, we got Stargirl #4.
Can I do it with?
Yeah, you want to hold it up? Stargirl #4 from Jeff Johns, and this has got.
This is how I want on it.
That's perfect. It's got Todd Knock on the interiors. This is part of Jeff Johns' new the new Golden Age era stuff. We got like that one shot, and then we got the come on up. Then we got the Justice Society of America, which is unfortunately hitting some delays right now, which is to be expected with Jeff Johns stuff. The guy stays overworked, and sad face. Look at that. And this has been fantastic though. So like its whole side story going on that's jumped out of the pages of Flashpoint Beyond.
Face.
That is your normal face. And they kind of do a lot of exposition dumping in this one. It really ties in from Flashpoint to Flashpoint Beyond to all the stuff that Jeff Johns has worked on in the past, like, I don't know, between the past 10 years, really. And he's taking common threads from those stories and like drawing a string through them to bring this. Hey, buddy, I need my hands to do this. Thank you. And so this was your big exposition dump that's much needed. And as you can see from the cover, you got Jay Garrett and a questionable other speedster. If you're not reading it, you definitely should pick it up and find out. We get the whole villain explanation in this too, as well as a huge reveal at the end. Huge reveal. So I'm big into the Golden Age characters. I love Stargirl. So this is definitely a must pick up. And if you have the DC Universe Infinite app, it releases on there the same day as it hits stores, whether you're an Ultra tier member or anything. It actually hit early this week. I think it hit on Sunday. Very odd. Durr says, #COVID sucks. Couldn't agree more. Izzyverse, what is happening? What is going on? How are you doing today? He just did a live stream unboxing today from Big Time Collectibles, which I have to go back and watch. I'm assuming it might be some of the same stuff that I'll be showing off here in a minute that I uploaded last night in the form of a short. I've been doing a lot of YouTube shorts. They're so fun to make. Super fun. Jeezy Cheesy 1, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing all right. What's up, Finn? Oh, he's already gone. The kid moves quick. The kid wants to be the star of the show. He wants just to wreak havoc. It's kind of his thing. I heard that Mark is so legion that he can make things float with his mind. Haven't tried that. I should definitely give it a shot, though. See, I wonder how far the reverse E-World goes. The Reeves E-World goes. I don't know. Legion Jr., exactly. Biggie Shack is in the house. What is going on, brother? Joffrey, how are you doing today? Got more people coming in. Just as a reminder, if y'all want to put #Shazam in the chat, toward the end, we'll spin to see who wins the Shazam brand new $10 oversized one-shot movie tie-in with the movie photo variant cover. That's going to be today's giveaway. Oh, absolutely, my man. Especially since you're doing some big-time collectibles, I was excited to see you picked up some BTC. They are the channel sponsor over here, and I got some special stuff to show that I picked up from them as well. No, #Shazam. We always do #DC. Throwing some people off today. All right, next book up. Let's get it moving a little bit quicker here. We got Detective Comics, issue number 1069. I already read this one as well. Ron V is writing such a rich, thick, epic tale. It really is a tale that he's spinning in the pages of Detective Comics. We saw Batman on the ropes, look down and out, damn near dead at the end of that last issue. We know the Organ family is building their whole army using the pretty much mystical Asmir stuff to create a monster army. And in this issue, we really just see them make a play to really aggressively expand their reach. That's what it's really all about, is catching up and going on with Batman since he was down and out, and the Orgum's still just trying to solidify them place at the front of everything. If you look closely at the cover right here, you see the Ten-Eyed Man's face, which is a freaky character, especially since Dan Waters wrote him in that recent miniseries. And he does make a guest appearance in this, which you would know from the last issue as well. That's where we ended it. Creepy character. I'm enjoying that title more than the main Batman line. Ron V is just such a unique writer. He's really primed for characters like Swamp Thing, and having him on Batman really just brings those horror vibes. It's pretty wild. Izzy says he has his tickets for Shazam. It comes out, what is it, the 14th? Is that when it comes out? March 17th in theaters. I'll be picking up mine here soon. I got to coordinate as it gets closer with the wife so that we can check our schedules and all that. I'll definitely be hitting it on a Thursday, though. I'll like to get in, get out. If you go early, no one can spoil it. Hashtag Captain Marvel. I like your style, Hector. I like your style. Flo Dameron's in the building. What is going on, brother? Hope you're doing good today. Legion of Comics question. Your thoughts on the guy who's counterfeiting CGC slabs and has sold some expensive key books that are fake? It sucks. Yeah, it sucks. I don't know what to say about it. It sucks. Yeah, I don't know. I do more hunting than I do online buying. There are exceptions to that, of course, but for the most part, I like to hunt stuff, and the stuff online that I get more often than not is just raw books. And the stuff that I do get slabbed, especially the stuff I'm hunting right now, is so obscure that I don't know how many people are really going to try to counterfeit one of those. But it's something that you've always had to look for in anyways, especially when you're buying graded books. You never can be too safe. Check those. Luckily, they have that data bank now. You can check those serial numbers, the grader's notes, make sure everything lines up on it. We saw Rob's Fat Stacks, unfortunately, had a book that had been tampered with and traded out here recently. But he caught the error, and he bought it through a trusted site. And he bought it through Shortbox, which guarantees your sales and the transaction. So until you're confident, or unless you know the person, you got to be careful where you buy it from. Places like eBay have buyer's protection, Shortbox, stuff like that. But Instagram sellers and stuff like that, unless you know them, I mean, get some references or something. Definitely should get some references. Thursday evening showing. Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. I'll be at Planet Con that weekend. No excuses, Dan. No excuses. I'll be at Heroes Con when the Flash releases, but I'll have seen it before that Friday. I promise you that. Big excited for the Flash. I mean, big excited for the Flash. That's going to be the one. That's going to be the truth. That movie's going to be it for the year. Guarantee it. Promise you that. Don't care how crazy that actor is. Don't care how many people are hating on it. Don't care what kind of baggage it comes with. That movie's going to blow minds. And there's plenty to hate on about that actor, admittingly so. Derek Kane, what is going on? Next book up. Guess what? Another book that an actor wrote. Bruce Campbell, the guy who plays in Army of Darkness, all those cameos in all those Spider-Man movies. Bruce Campbell himself wrote Sergeant Rock versus the Army of the Dead. And this is the final issue 6 of 6 right here, the big battle between Easy Company and a cracked out, mad scientist, crazy Hitler on the zombie juice here. So this should be an action-packed, horrific final issue. Really looking forward to this one. The whole series was fun. It was fast-paced. It's exactly what you'd expect it to be. But, yeah, that was fun. If you ever find that in a collected volume, or if you have the app, definitely recommend giving that one a try. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Definitely different, too. And it is under the DC horror banner. So expect violence because it's got it. It's got it. Louis is in the building. My man, Freaky Louis. Campbell rules. Yeah, he's pretty awesome, man. Even in Burn Notice, he was fun. All right, yeah, just a couple more here. From the pages of Lazarus Planet, we get the final issue of Batman versus Robin. They held it till after the Lazarus Planet little miniature event. And this is the epilogue. It goes hard. It goes really hard. This was tough. Mark Waid crushed it. I mean, I guess you expect that. It's Mark Waid. You expect nothing less. But what a finale. And it's a proper epilogue where the finale happened in that Omega issue. This is a proper send-off to the event. And, yeah, this was kick-ass. And if you pick up Detective and this, I highly recommend reading this first because there's something in it that doesn't necessarily directly relate. You wouldn't even know if you didn't read both of them. But if you read them both, it makes perfect sense. It has to do with the 10-eyed man. But it was a cool connection. And I'll talk about that when we get into spoilers on Sunday night. Next up, amazing. I can't speak highly enough of what's happening with Superman, the Super Family, Action Comics, the new title, Action Comics 1052, Fire. The second issue since we get into the new era here, the new format of the book. And you get the main body of the story, and then we have a backup story that picks up from that last one, as well as a second backup story with Power Girl. So you get one backup story with Lois and Clark during that rebirth era, getting more story of those times that we didn't necessarily see when it was all happening. and it ties into that 30th anniversary Death of Superman event that they did. But the main book, Metallo Strikes. Metallo Strikes Big. Super cool. Definitely cool. And my main man, the comic Viking, Alan Rue, brought me a book that he had come across. He knows that I'm chasing these DC Universe variants. Not just when I come across them, I always get them. He seems to be coming across them a lot. But this is the first cover appearance of Kyle Rayner as Green Lantern, his second appearance of Kyle Rayner as Green Lantern, and third appearance of Kyle Rayner. People get this book twisted sometimes. Confusing rollout of this character. Not really. The character rolled out, then the next issue he got the ring, then this issue he hits the cover. If I'm not mistaken, this was a glow in the dark. No, that's the Parallax one. That's the glow in the dark one, the issue before this. But fantastic book. This should be in everyone's collection. This is now multiple copies that I have, but this is the only DCU variant I have. So that's good stuff. Big shout out to Alan. Thank him for that. If you're watching, if not, I said thank you when I saw you. Superman has been amazing. Super amazing. A little negative cover action. Yeah, big time. So you have, not, I looked at that in great detail. You have the blue background with that swipe of red on it. Then you get like the double negative space action with it. That's super cool. I love these new suits that they're all rocking. We have the twins now with suits on the cover, at least. We haven't seen it in the pages. And I'm loving the dynamic of those twins from War World integrating into the family with Lois and Clark. You know, they, with their own kid, they miss so much time, and it's cool to see how this new dynamic is. And I'm excited to see the dynamic of John with these twins, like taking on the big brother role. I think that that could really give us a lot of really cool stories and a lot of really cool moments watching him help defend his younger siblings now. How big are the words? Which words? Which words? Great show, by the way. Thank you. Thank you so much. Unless you're talking about the Superman show, which is a great show, which starts in about 2.5 weeks as well. Superman and Lois season 3 is about to be dropping. Got the story arc is good. Awesome. Love those DC Universe variants. Yeah, it's just a fun, affordable chase for stuff. The Action Comics negative version is sweet. Very sweet. Green Lantern cover. Yeah. Yep. What is happening, James Willie? Welcome back. All right, so last stuff up, then we'll run this giveaway, and I'm going to bounce out of here. So I picked up some books from Big Time Collectibles, per usual. I've been chasing those. You can't see it because of the glare. But these Superman variants that they've been doing, this is the gold foil one that everyone went crazy about that's limited to 300. It's on the label right there. This is number 3 of 300. I'm assuming Nelson and staff have the other 1 and 2. But I've gotten all of them so far, which I've shown on the channel. But they had Superman number 1 come out, so they had done more of them. And they had the blue foil Classic S, which is super sweet for Superman 1. And then they did an last-minute surprise drop of the Platinum foil, the Platinum Foil Edition, which is super dope. If you know, like, this is like a version of the old polybag ones from 30 years ago. They did the Platinum versions of the Death and Return. And then because my boy Nick was down there in Texas, he lives in Texas, he went to go visit Nelson, had Nick and Nelson on a stream with me one time, and Nelson invited him to come over and hang out whenever. Also picked this up. This was on their website where they picked up collection. So this is hopefully going to be going to Austin LeMay to get the business done to it. But when Nick was down there, Nelson hooked him up with some stuff, and Nick actually sent it to me. So I can't thank Nick enough for this, but he sent the upcoming MegaCon exclusive of Superman 75, the 30th anniversary. They did the pink foil, the red foil at NYCC. He has this blue foil just waiting to go on sale at MegaCon this year. There'll also be a limited number for sale on the website right before MegaCon. And Nelson also gave one of these away a couple of weeks ago on one of the streams he was hanging out with us. So big thank you to Nick. So these will be going on sale pretty soon in the near future, whenever MegaCon is. But yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. And then I also had some John Jane goodness come in. I get all his covers, and that's from the Power Rangers TMNT crossover. That's actually Casey Jones on the cover. It's super dope. Izzy said, got the blue and plat. Would love to see them do Batman versions and other DC logos. Stay tuned, my man. Stay tuned. Don't worry. They know what the fans like. Nelson is not DC shy. So many retailers out there that do exclusives are so DC shy. Like, who does Superman ones? Nelson's like, no one else did that Doomsday 30th anniversary special that came out except for Nelson. No one else had the balls to do a $10 comic and make an exclusive. And Nelson did it, and it's been gangbusters. And he also found out that there's a massive audience for Superman. This guy, there's countless people. They're just not vocal out there and just don't speak up and beg for him. But now that he's done them, dude, we're in hog heaven. This has been fantastic. He did like exclusive foils and stuff, like Jim Lee's cover for Action Comics 1050, all kinds of great stuff. It's been fun. Send the pink my way. Not a chance. Believe it or not, the pink one's actually my favorite one. That is by far my favorite one. The pink with black. I got this for free. I used my big time collectible loyalty points because I get stuff from them and I never use my loyalty points. And this was a secret upload onto the site to get with your loyalty points. And I love this one because it reminds me of the Christopher Reeve movie when Lois first interviews him and she asks him if he likes pink, and he told her, "I like pink very much, Lois." You have to go back and watch Christopher Reeve Superman the movie to get the full story, but it's one of the best moments in the movie. John Jane Cosmic Ghost Rider is wicked. Absolutely. I've got that one as well. I have all of John's covers, literally all of them, minus a few like exceptions of like a metal version of the same cover kind of thing and like that he does for cons. I'll try my left nut. I've got one. Think so. Wow, that looks cool. Yeah, definitely. They're awesome. Working on getting the pink with my points soon. I will. Hell yeah. Sounds like the Flash should be on Nelson's radar. Hashtag the Flash Renaissance. We are definitely in the Flash Renaissance. What's going on, TJ? Still got this queued up just to get my man hyped every time I see him. There it is. All right, Dope Comics, what is happening? So if you haven't already, throw hashtag Shazam into the chat. That's all the books I got to show off today. And also bad news to all the people that want to see Ezra Miller go. The first reports of them keeping him around after this movie came out today. There was an exclusive, and it wasn't confirmed or anything, but inside sources state they're planning on keeping him around. So, I mean, that's going to be something to talk about for sure. I mean, the money talks. Depending on how this movie goes, you're already seeing tons of people started going from never going to watch The Flash, hate Ezra, to I'm going to separate the artist from the movie. I don't like Ezra, but I'll see it anyways. Thank God for Michael Keaton, or that movie could have been gone forever. What is going on, Hoarder's Hide? Hope you're having a good day. Mr. Beckerman, bro, how are you doing today? So we shall see. All right, let me pull up this giveaway tool, and we'll rock this thing so I can get to my food. Stream your giveaway. So hashtag Shazam. All these comments. So yeah, put in hashtag Shazam. Let's see. Share screen, giveaway tool. There that goes. So we got 30 people watching it, showing nine in there. So let's see if we can't give it a minute and see if we can get the rest. These things act funny sometimes. It's showing 10, so we'll give it a minute to try to populate some of these. If you put it in earlier, throw it in again. It won't hurt. Make sure it's got you entered in there. I still think they should cast a Wally West. I absolutely agree. I think that's a tricky thing. Barry, the Flash is not necessarily a household name like Superman or Batman or Spider-Man or some of the stuff that has been made more familiar based on the MCU, like how they built it up. But the Flash is pretty recognizable. Barry is pretty recognizable as the Flash. Throwing Wally in there might be a tough sell at first. I think you can make a good movie with it. He's my favorite Flash, but I think they're trying to play it safe. Like the success of the show and the exposure that Barry has, they definitely want to start there, and I understand that. I think by the end of this movie, we should get a Wally. That'd be a good way to switch it up if they have no intentions on keeping Ezra Miller. That's how I am. I'm going to separate art from the artist. I do that with comic book writers. Anyways, I have beef with a lot of comic creators and I still buy the stuff. Absolutely. I 100% agree. Dude, none of us are supposed to agree with each other on everything. It's okay to think somebody's stupid, but still enjoy their stuff. I mean, God, y'all watch my channel. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there think I'm stupid. You wearing a Bugs Bunny shirt, bro? Absolutely not. This is obstacles or opportunities. This is the shirt Rick Flag wears in the Suicide Squad, Louis. See, I'll pull back up. Yeah, that's the shirt Rick Flag rocks in the Suicide Squad. Rick Flag's my jam. My favorite member of the Suicide Squad, Rick Flag. See, I think a Wally West is a great way of removing Miller and use the Crisis way in the 80s. It'd be interesting. I mean, a Flashpoint got rid of Wally West in the comics. A Flashpoint could bring us Wally West in the movies. Who knows? Oh, wow, Easter egg, LOL. Yeah, I'm wearing an Easter egg. Let's see how many people it's got. It's got up to 21 in there. All right, we're going to spin this thing. That looks good enough. And this is shipping U.S. only unless you're a channel member. At that point, you pretty much already pay for shipping. But I can't afford to ship overseas unless you want to help cover the shipping. That's up to you. The winner of today's DC giveaway is... boom. The Immortal Biggie Shaq. Yes, he needs some DC books. My man's needs some DC books. His shop don't carry them. So I'm excited that Biggie, shoot me your address on Instagram and I'll get it right out there to you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Superman and Lois on that. Looking forward to seeing Superman and Lois season 3 as well. That show is phenomenal. I hope Kara's well done. Yo, from that trailer, it looks like they're doing pretty good. She looks beast mode when she's screaming at Zod. What have you done? I wonder if she's going to have like Power Girl vibes. You know how Power Girl is Kara from Earth 2, but she's a little more damaged. You know, she has a little bit more trauma. Like Kara herself has lost so much. She lost her planet, then her city, and then like she lost like a piece of her purpose, had to rediscover her purpose, showing up to Earth the way that she did. But then you have Power Girl, who's like lost it all and all over and over and over again. So I can see them giving her like that Power Girl vibes, but there's no reason for them to try to do classic Kara with this movie. And I hope that they don't. I hope that they give us something a little bit edgier, gruffer, because this is not classic Kara in the movie. This is Flashpoint Kara. Remember, Flashpoint Batman was Thomas Wayne, and Flashpoint Superman was like a shriveled shell of what we're used to him as. Flashpoint Cyborg was a government weapon. You know, so this should not be a Kara that we're familiar with. We should just know her by name and look and abilities only. Like we need to be able to discover this character for the first time, even as a comic book fan. I'm excited to do that. Ooh, that's a good one. Send it to aggressively, please. Can do aggressive. I'll put it in my mailbox. Just drive by and get it. You're not too far away. Boom, 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 boom. I'll put his name on it for you, Biggie. Got that prize tag. Oh, absolutely. Matters right. Damn close. Yeah, definitely. So, guys, I appreciate everybody watching. The channel has blew past 2,000 subscribers. I've got a mad, crazy giveaway in the works. I've been picking up, this is not DC related, not all of it is, but I've been picking up keys everywhere I come across them just to put in giveaways. Got the first Jubilee going in the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Awesome Hulk Abomination cover. Some First Apocalypse, White Vision. Squad up. So squatted up. Got this movie very. These are mine. I don't come off the tour rock often. But I've been picking up all kinds of stuff to spread out between the channel member monthly prizes as well as a 2,000 subscriber giveaway. So I'm still planning on what day I'm going to do that. I'm going to announce it. We've got some other prizes that have already been donated to the event. It'll be a huge live event, and that'll be fun. I think some of those might even have been the no, here's the channel membership giveaway, channel membership prize for the month. So if you're a channel member, my thank you prize that I'll run next Sunday, this coming Sunday, will be have a first appearance of Nova in the CGC 6.0 in there. Got some exclusives from Big Time Collectibles in there. This is all one giant prize that'll be given away Sunday. Threw in some cool little modern stuff, some John Jane goodness, and then some legal burning stuff. So be sure to be there Sunday night. Don't miss out on that as well. You want to see if you were the one to go home with the prize. If only there was some sort of video that could catch me up on Supergirl and her varied... Dude, I'm glad that you cued me for that. I forgot to even mention it. So I've started on Mondays changing up my content a little because I love talking about comics and their history. They're so vast. It's so rich. There's just so much interesting stuff in there that I'm trying to do more enjoyable videos for myself as well as the people that watch, that is just beyond just opening comics or getting excited about stuff that comes in the mail, because I can do that in shorts and stuff. And So this past Monday, I did a whole video on the Charlton Comics character and where are they now, and their attachment to a very known franchise that a lot of people just didn't know are connected. And the Monday before that was the first one. I talked about the confusing history of Supergirl. And they're not long videos, they're only like 10 minutes or so. And they cover a lot of content for that time span. And then, like I said earlier, next Monday is the next one. This one is appropriately timed. Who am I? Shazam or Captain Marvel? And we're going to go through, look at the character, look at what his name is, when his name was that, and why it switched or did it switch, and who is he? Because yeah, you just have to watch the video. You'll get all the little details. Looks like we got a new member join the channel. Boom! Big shout out to Derek Kane. I appreciate that. We have a new channel member. Derek, hit me up on Instagram and shoot me your address. I do have new member welcome packets for everybody. No matter what tier you join in, you get stickers, magnets, all kinds of cool stuff, and I'll get that sent out to you as soon as you shoot me that address, man. You can throw it in the mailbox today. Yeah, everybody welcome Derek. Appreciate that, Dale. I haven't watched that video yet. I did watch the Supergirl one. Yeah, I think that the Charlton one is even more interesting because when you make the connection, when I get to the point of like where are they now? Like everyone's like, oh my God, that's so obvious. A lot of people know it. And what me and Becker were even talking about, we didn't realize how many people didn't necessarily know it, but I grew up in comics. Like my dad told me that story as a kid pretty much, like because Watchmen was in my house. And so like I had heard about that, and I was familiar with these Charlton characters not to the degree that I am now as an adult, but I knew of them. He like collected their books and stuff like that. And Becker's been around comics for decades as well, but there's a lot of people that unless you hear it for the first time, you never know it. So I thought it'd be great to talk about it. It's one of my little favorite comic factoids. That's perfect. No, he can't actually get it out of my mailbox, Biggie. I'm going to have to mail it to him. I'll just mess him with him. But yeah, I'm just going to do it. We're over 30 minutes. Try to keep it at a smaller time length here. What is going on, Eman? Love you, bro. About to dip out of here. Everybody hit that thumbs up on your way out. Hit that bad boy. Let's fight the YouTube algorithm the best we can. And until next time, as always, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.